That's about all that we do with a microwave oven. Well, Wayne has come up with an invention that for the very first time has solved the problem of getting real food fast from a microwave. It's called the Micro Buddies.
And it's great. You know, when they came to me with the Micro Buddy, I said, no way, you can't cook. I mean, really, seriously, you can't cook in a microwave. That's the way I've always felt. Sure. And I think most of y'all felt the same way. They had to prove it to me, and that's what we're here to do for you today.
I'll tell you what, food can do a lot better than talking, so let's cook.
Well, they say see and believe and listen.
That's right. Yeah.
I was telling you about how they had to convince me that you could really cook in the microwave. There's two different types of cooking that takes place inside the Micro Buddy, and we'll explain that later on. But I want you to see this for yourself. Take a look.
Ooh.
Now, is that gorgeous? Now,
they are beautiful.
Look how nicely they browned.
Look at these.
Those cooked in just 20 minutes, not the 45 minutes it would have taken in an oven.
Now, you're from the Southwest, aren't you?
Yes, I am. And in the Southwest,
I know where this came from then.
We do a lot of Mexican-style cooking. But a lot of people are getting away from the beef, so what we did is went with chicken. Isn't that gorgeous? Those chicken fajitas cooked in only 7 minutes, but here's the real surprise. Watch what happens after we serve this.
We'll pull these chicken out of there.
I'm not going to tell them yet.
And look, the peppers are done
Aren't
just
they
beautifully. And all of the spices that you've put on the fajitas are alive with their flavor and their aroma. You don't cook the spices to death like you would normally on top of the stove or on the or in the oven.
And now here's the big surprise. Look underneath. We cook the rice at the same time. This one will cook your meal and the rice at the same time.
And every
and look
grain,
how beautiful it comes out.
Every grain is fluffed up and beautiful. Anybody like that Southwest out there? There you go, chicken fajitas. Now, we also have something else to show you.
Well, this one's a nice surprise here. I'll pop this out. Ooh, that's good and hot. This one is just for a quick lunch one afternoon. You know, every now and then you get people coming over. You want to do something nice, but I mean, you don't want to spend hours in the kitchen.
Sure.
So how about a little 7-minute stuffed bell pepper?
Ooh, stuffed peppers, one of my favorites. Take a look at
Nice
that.
color, too,
What'd you
isn't
stuff them up with there?
Well, we've got a little chicken salsa mix in there. We took some fresh salsa and some little chicken breast, boneless, skinless chicken breast, chopped it up, put it in with the salsa and a few peppers, and that's all you need. A little rice in the bottom.
One of the things I like so much about this, and doesn't that look good? You can serve it right up there. One of the things I like about this best is that normally when you have to bake a stuffed pepper, you'll put it in the oven, but to cook the inside, by the time they're done, the stuffed pepper, the pepper itself has completely fallen apart, is mushy. These are nice, firm peppers ready to go without losing their moisture.
That's exactly right, and that's the combination of the steam in there. You know, you've noticed when you steam your vegetables, how they retain some of the texture and it doesn't turn to mush, or what we call cafeteria style at home.
Now, we have a couple of things we want to show you that the Micro Buddies can do. A lot of you think that, okay, so far you've done some nice things, some Cornish hens and some stuffed peppers, and you made chicken fajitas. Those are pretty simple. But what if you want to get flavorings into foods? Well, this is where the Micro Buddies really excel. We're going to cook some salmon here.
I'm going to have some serious fun with this.
I twisted his arm because I love salmon.
Yeah, he does. He absolutely loves it. Now, here's where we're going to change the rules a little bit. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to get us a little bit of fresh ginger. I'm grating fresh ginger root. There is no substitute for fresh. By the way, don't worry about this thing because it won't hurt you at all. All right? I'll tell you about it later on. But watch this. We're going to put this inside here, just a little bit.